This is how I cover the crochet hooks. I use scrap clay. There's always lots of scrap clay. And I size it to beneath the place that indicates the size of crochet hook. And I've rolled that through the pasta machine several times to get rid of all the air bubbles. On my pasta machine, this is the thickest setting. And there's no trick to this at all. All you do is cover a crochet hook. It doesn't come off. As long as there aren't air bubbles, that's not going to go anywhere. Of course, this is so pretty as is. The way scrap mixes up is so pretty. I am going to cover this with canes because that's what I do. I teach cane work. I'm not an expert. I don't even know anything about crochet hooks. I don't know what size to make this. I just wanted to show some of you what I have been doing. So as long as I smooth that all out, that's my first layer. If I add another layer at that thickness, I think it will be too thick because I'm also going to be adding canes. So I will roll that again through the pasta machine at a much thinner setting and just add one more layer. I make it in 2 layers because I don't have the thicker setting on my pasta machine, but also because where the seam comes together, it just seems to build up more evenly. I'm not entirely sure if that's necessary. But yeah, there's nothing to it. Literally, you're just covering a crochet hook. Now I have to decide the size. Every one I do is a slightly different size, but I think that's where I want to end up with this one. The main thing I want to explain in this video for my work is that needs to be baked now, prior to adding canes. Otherwise, it's just too squishy. So I'm going to bake this on a bed of either cornstarch or baking soda. Now it's baked and I'll have to rinse some of that off. The one thing, if I want to keep this pattern, is there is that seam. You could account for that. So yeah, all hard and baked, which is perfect for whatever I want to place on top of it. For this one, I wrapped it all in a very subtle blend and then only placed canes in specific places. This one I just covered directly with cane slices right on that pre-baked clay. It will stick. Just stick it right on there. I thought maybe it would help to have a base color that's unbaked, so this has a dark green. You can still see the kind of decal, but decal is a lot less on dark colors. This one I'm going to have white. White will make the canes, especially the yellow, because yellow are translucent, will make the yellow canes pop. And also just having a base layer of unbaked color kind of gives you something to work the canes into. That white base layer is very thin. As you can imagine, these start to get thicker and thicker as you add layers. This is my sunflower cane that is now on Patreon. And I love it. Those leaves are also on Patreon. I like to start at the very top and work my way down. And I also like to cover the entire thing. Certain designs might call for spaced out images, but this is so much easier for me if I just cover every bit of it, so those overlap a little bit. Now at some point I'm going to roll that until those canes work into the surface. I haven't sanded these at all. You could sand them, and this is something I wish I could do. I love rolling canes flat. That has been rolled so flat and smooth, which is by far my favorite. So if you work with slabs, you're in luck. But maybe I could take that and roll it around and then just make a couple adjustments, add a couple of individual canes maybe for the seam. That's something I'm still working on. In the future, I'll be making canes where the background is the same color as the base. So in that case, it's perfect. The only thing with that is you can't overlap images. I sell unbaked canes and the hooks, at Polymer Bead Workshop on Etsy. You can also follow here or on Patreon to learn more about cane work.